I think that she thinks they are more friends than he does. He sees her as someone he needs to watch over, and she would love if he would cuddle with her all the time, but he doesn't like that too much. She likes to get close to him. We wanted them to share a house, but he doesn't go in there. She sleeps there alone. They'll sit next to each other and they follow each other. I don't think that he wants to hang out with her as much as she thinks that. They will if he tolerates her. He definitely watches over her. There's been a few times where she has gotten out of our fence acreage and gone to where we couldn't see her anymore. And we only knew that she was gone because the dog was also gone. And he knew that he had to stay with her and try to get her back. She was being too stubborn. But when I saw the dog, as soon as he saw me, he knew, oh good, my job is done. He had protected the pig long enough for me to get there and get her back home safely. We have goats and a bunch of other animals here at the farm, so we needed somebody to protect them. And these dogs are very good at that. That's what they're bred for. And that's his job. And he takes his job very seriously, protecting all those animals outside. The way that Great Pyrenees have been bred to make independent decisions on their own, they are supposed to make decisions if there's a threat, and they make the decision on their own without having to go back to their owner. But then when I try to tell him what to do, he can sometimes say, well, maybe not today. You can tell him what to do and he'll really decide what he wants to do in the end. Most of their adventures that they've had together have been when she has escaped and he has followed her and taken care of her until we found them. One time she went to the neighbor's house, which is a few miles away. We couldn't see her, but because she's very small and she blends into the high grasses, but he's very big and white and stands out. So as soon as we saw him, we know, oh well, he wouldn't be there unless he was watching over one of the animals. So we knew right away where they were. And she was just at the neighbors eating cat food out of their barn, and he stayed with her, and then we all came back. So that's their little adventures that they go on together. But he's really on the job, and she's the one going on the adventure. Samantha's in her own pen with her own house because the goats don't get along with her. So she sleeps in her own yard, and I let her out once a day to graze on the grass in the summertime. And Lucky spends usually his nights outside. He likes to protect the animals, but in the summer she spends a lot of her time walking around. And they'll hang out together, especially if it's very hot. They will find shade together and lay down together. I mean, it's just very funny in general.